Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's going to be Houston off the tip. Here's Van Exel. Inside. Harrington.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Al Harrington. That's his first foul. Out left to the wing. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
He hits both from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Good on the triple.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Outside for George. Here's Spears. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And Queen gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Newell.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Queen can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Newell. Back to Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hits it from three-point range.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game. Understanding the situation.
Pass to Ware. Here's Anunoby, and it's blocked. They recover it. Houston leading by 5. Outside Terry, and another three for Houston.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Checking in for Houston, Rui Hachimura, Grayson Allen,
19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Out to the right wing. Queen. Misses the wing J.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Allen, that's good.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Indianapolis trails by 9. Pass to Hill. Screen by Siakam. On the wing, Carrington. The kick out to Holiday. Indianapolis moving it around. And that one's good. Chop.
Well, the veteran floor general Holiday is a fantastic distributor. Someone that understands how to involve his teammates.
Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Hill. Back to Carrington. And here is Hill. Terry covering. Now here is Holiday. Kept alive. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Kicks it out to Terry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Carrington. The layup missed. Houston leading by 9. Van Exel with it. Down low. Here's Harrington. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
The wide open look here for Terry. Nailed from three-point land.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Nobody near Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And when you get inside like he did, that's when you have to locate the shooters on the perimeter.
Back to Holiday. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
To the middle. On the wing, Johnson. And Houston again with the bucket. Indianapolis trails by 15. And here's George for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
It's Dragic with the drive. Where the three-pointer no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. That one misses.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Well, that's how you execute a break. Quickly get the ball up ahead.
Allen, right side. It's up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Houston.
Yeah, he was ready to fire that ball the moment it hit his hands.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Allen inside the three-point line. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Quick draw, like the old West.
And yes, it's good.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's Hachimura. And they get it back. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. Houston making some changes. Harrington the screen. Outside Terry. It's hauled in by Queen. George with the ball. Started now by Jason Terry. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
5 to shoot. It's to Van Exel. Fires from deep. And Ware pulls it down. Indianapolis trails by 7. And here's George for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Pass to Newell. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Houston leading by 3. Harrington the screen. Here's Van Exel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A nice shot by Fears.
Right through the defender. Jeremiah Fears. A lot of traffic, but somehow finds a way.
And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Blocking foul. Hold on.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. Here's Allen. And Dragic has it in the corner. Taken away by Holiday. Here's George. And there's another one for Indianapolis. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indianapolis.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Assisted by.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so it's Indianapolis winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can